Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It's your Good News Tuesday, bringing you the best stories of the week on statistically the worst day of the week. I hate Tuesdays, but not today. We're gonna make today great. You got this. There's light at the end of the tunnel, everybody. Let's take a look at some of the data actually and why I feel like there is some good positive news right now. According to the Department of Health, 20,065 confirmed cases since the start, but the number there at the bottom, the percent positive of all tests since the start of the pandemic, 6.1% of all tests have been positive. That's actually a number that has been going down significantly. It's even lower when you look at tests that have been conducted in the past week or two. It's in the 3 or 4% range. And take a look at this graph as well. This is our epidemiological curve, or the curve. We talk about flattening all the time. The latest confirmed number, it's in blue, shows a total of 53 confirmed cases. That was on May 17th, the latest solid number that we have. That is the lowest number of confirmed cases in one day since the last day of February. It's good news. Also, the daily death count, which is always sad, has been only in the single digits since May 18th. This is the longest stretch we've gone with single-digit death count. So keep it up, everybody. What you're doing is helping. Second bit of good news for you. We're getting closer to learning what school is going to look like in the fall. State Superintendent Chris Rakedahl just gave us an update on what it could look like, some possible scenarios.
How do we open safely and how do we do it effectively?
Nothing has been decided yet, but in the next week or two, we could learn more about these possible scenarios districts can choose from, one of them being remote learning all the time. Again, it's just so hard. It's really hard. Sending kids back to school full time. Or number 3, which could be kind of like a hybrid to start the school year. Maybe sometimes you do at-home learning. Maybe sometimes you go to the classroom. Help minimize the exposure to more kids in the class. We will definitely keep you posted on what school could look like in the fall. It's one of the most asked questions that we're getting right now. Good news story number 3 for you. Maybe travel across the country is starting to get back in action again. These new numbers from the TSA point to an increase in the number of passengers traveling nationwide. The number of airline travelers in the US on Friday was 348,000. That's the highest number we've seen since March 22nd. But context is key. In fact, the number of passengers that traveled on that same day last year, 2.7 million. So we're not even close to that number yet, but an increase is good. More people starting to fly a little bit. How about some sports news? So the NHL is looking to get players back in the practice facility, and when it comes to baseball, Major League Baseball close to coming to an agreement with the Players Association about how to have a sort of modified 2020 season. The governor of Arizona, where a lot of these baseball teams have spring training, is reaching out to teams, telling them about how they can safely get back on the baseball diamond. And what about the Mariners? General Manager Jerry Dipoto says when the Mariners get back on the field for spring training, possibly this week, there could be a reduced number of players there on a voluntary basis. So I don't know about you, but I am super excited for baseball, and King Felix agrees. And just a phenomenal picture I just want to pass along to you. This was posted on Twitter by a journalist with the BBC that shows Muslims in Germany who wanted to engage in prayer with social distancing but didn't have the space. So they asked a local IKEA if they could use their parking lot, and look at the photo. It's just phenomenal. Everybody's spaced out on their prayer rugs. IKEA can be used for more than just really annoying furniture. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. Wear your mask when you can. Be safe, be happy, be healthy. We'll see you next Tuesday, and thanks for watching.